All right, everybody. Let's get into Evan Williams Black Label. This is a classic, and we've got it on promotion all month, for the next few months actually, at $19.99 for a 175. This is a 4, 5, 6 year age profile, straight bourbon whiskey, bottled at 86 proof, 43% alcohol, and it's just a classic standard bourbon that you've got to have on your bar. And it's one to revisit. I think it's a great bourbon to have to calibrate your palate, especially if you're into sort of rare, allocated, high proof, hard to get stuff, and that's all you're kind of chasing or after right now. I think it's good to get bourbons like this. One, it's good to just drink bourbon, and at 86 proof, you can drink this stuff straight all day long. It's fantastic, but it's good to have that just to sort of calibrate your palate to what the standard bourbon release should taste like. Okay, so this is the 78% corn, 12% rye, 10% malted barley. This is the DNA of Heaven Hill. This is in a lot of different releases that they do. So again, good to have, good to grab this one. You look at the color there, sort of on the kind of a dull gold color, a little yellow to it. And right before I opened the bottle, and it's got this nice, it's got the nice pour stopper there. But right when you open the bottle, even before you even pour it in the glass, you get this explosion of this like sweet vanilla woodsy aroma. It's just this really interesting mix between, like I said, that sort of woodland, earthy herbalness and a little bit of like mint, mixed with a very traditional sweet vanilla butterscotch spice aroma on the other side. So it's really half and half. So I think the first thing that hits you is that woodsiness, but then right there, balanced with that, is the sweetness of this bourbon. And they both come across in the nose, and I think they both come across in the palate as well. And again, it bears repeating. It's $19.99 for a handle, and you can get it anytime you want. So in terms of like the deeper notes, I get like apricot here. I get like a little bit of tropical fruit, like maybe like a touch of pineapple, but I really get a nice like apricot note. To me, it's reminiscent of like some Japanese whiskeys that I really like. There's maybe like a hint of like vanilla cream, like cake, like something reminiscent of like cake frosting almost. And then maybe like some peaches to go with the apricot. So I think the fruit notes are really nice. You definitely still get the strain of vanilla throughout, and then that woodsiness, that kind of woodland aroma keeps popping back and forth in and out the more you nose it, and obviously the more time you spend with it, the more you nose it, the more you pick up. So all right, let's taste it. Bright, bold. You get the fruit on the mid palate. You get the spice right after that. I mean, the amount of nice, really bold cinnamon rye spice that you get on this is not something that's apparent on the nose. It's not something you expect. So it's got that kick, that kind of corn vanilla sweetness, but then immediately you get a nice spice kick mid palate, and that kind of follows through to the finish. So, man, it is just like full on balance of all the best flavors in bourbon. You get the fruit notes, you get the rye spice, you get the spice from the barrel. It's got everything, and it's balanced, and it's sweet, and it's drinkable, and it's just a really pleasant experience, you know. The best part about it is you can get it every day of the week. So, and I would challenge those who only drink, you know, high proof. You know, again, I'm in that same camp. I love high proof, I love barrel strength, but every once in a while, it's nice to pour 2 or 3 fingers of a whiskey that doesn't need water, that doesn't need ice, that doesn't need anything, that can just sit and be pleasant and enjoy. And at this price, it is unbelievable value. And that's the crazy part about bourbon. The high end is insane value, makes no sense. The low end, still incredible value, and that has stayed standard. I mean, prices are going up, but you can still get a bottle. You can still get a handle of Evan Williams Black Label 86 proof Big Red Liquors right now for $20. So, I mean, to me, there's really, you know, that's one of our best bourbon deals out there at any level, at any flavor profile. So, I'd run out and grab one of these and try. If you haven't tried this one in a while, grab a handle. It's $20. Makes sense. So, anyway, all right. Cheers.